Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome, everybody, to another version of the Jonny Gooner Show. It's a lovely sunny day here. Arsenal still top of the league, and Harry Kane still won fuck all. Tonight, I've got four absolutely very sexy people with me. I'm going to start with Carl because his beard's just waving at me. How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
That's a special treat. Yeah, I'm a bit crisp and a bit burning today, but yeah, I'm all right. It's a warm day out there today. Very nice day
It's
for a
lovely.
postman. We shouldn't grumble. Yeah, it's better than it bloody raining, but yeah. It'll be nice all week. Almost as hot as a person I can see on my right hand side, Liam Cope, who everybody, if you didn't know, he's better than Tiger Woods at golf. There he is.
Are you on a good day?
Go on, how you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, how are you? Do you have your shorts out today?
I have my shorts on every day, mate. Wind, rain and shine. Absolutely. And Bez, how you doing, mate? You all right?
Well, if you can hear me and see me, I'm totally fine. In all good spirits. Let's go Arsenal. That's what I say.
Absolutely. And last but no means not least, how you doing, George?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How you're doing? Good. When you said it's a special show, I thought you was taking the mick then. Not that.
Go on. It's always special when you're on there.
There's more special needs.
Now that'd be a Harry Kane special.
Obviously.
Okay. Right, so another week, and Arsenal are still top of the league. A nice routine win, you could kind of say, on Saturday lunchtime, 12:30, Bournemouth come to town. And in all truth, it was... I mean, I was working till 1:30, so listening to it on the radio and relying on my good wife to send me messages through. It was quite tense. First half, we had quite a few chances. We started quite well, didn't we, Liam?
Yeah, it was all over him. Yeah, it should. Well, yeah, if you look back at it, it probably should be about 3 or 4 up at half time. We had a couple of good chances that the defenders blocked it. Rice had a really big one just before we went 1-0 up, and yeah, you just thought it was going to be one of those days where it was going to go 0-0 at half time, and it was going to be one of them second halves where you thought, it's going to get a bit nervy after about 60 minutes. But no, lucky enough, we got the penalty just before half time, and then yeah, second half was pretty painstaking, really. I don't think you can argue at the penalty, you can argue at their disallowed goal, but we was always going to win, I think.
That's it. And that penalty just before half time, Carl, was a real relief and a real ease the pressure, didn't it? Really. I mean, I think it was a penalty. I mean, let's face it, I'm biased, but it's no different to the one that Saka didn't get against Neuer the other week. At the end of the day, if the keeper comes out and touches the striker, it's a penalty, isn't it?
Yeah, I can understand why people are saying it's soft, but at the end of the day, yeah, Havertz has been clever, but the keeper's come out flying, and he's definitely clipped him. And yeah, it's 100%. It's a penalty in my eyes, and we've had a few decisions go against us this year. Well, more than a few, so it's nice to get one.
That's right. I mean, in the day, if you give the referee a decision to make, he's got to do something about it. And let's face it, I mean, people are moaning about that, and obviously a disallowed goal, which we'll talk about in a minute. But, that Ryan Christie should have been sent off for that tackle he did in Saka in the first half. That was
He made about
awful.
5 tackles, didn't he, before he got booked?
Yeah, it was just, and good old VAR, looked at it, no, it's fine. It's, just cut his leg open, but don't worry about it. So 1-0 half time, lovely penalty by the way from Saka. I mean, again, his penalty taking has been absolutely sublime. I mean, considering what happened a few years ago, it's just the moment with his penalties. You just know, well, he's always going to score at the moment.
Yeah. I think he's like our designated penalty taker, really. I know they mixed it up a bit, but yeah, I'm quite confident when Saka steps up to take the penalty. One thing I was going to say about this foul on Saka, and I might be wrong, but I'm sure that's the third game in a row that Saka's had a red card sort of challenge on him. Because I'm sure that happened against Wolves as well, didn't it? So yeah, that's something to pay a bit of attention to. But obviously we know if it was the other way round, we'd be down to about 5 men, wouldn't we? So.
In regards to that as well, I did see a stat the other day. I mean, Saka is the most fouled Arsenal player. He's about 50 fouls in front of the nearest one. It's just ridiculous. I mean, he just gets the shit kicked out of him every week, and then he goes, oh, and then you get stupid fans going, oh, he's limping. I don't know what they bloody expect. But anyway, that's, he's Mr. Reliable. And as I said, George, you don't really worry when he steps up to take one. So half time, 1-0, felt lovely. Obviously, the second half starts, you think, go on, get an early second goal. But it went on for a while, Bez, didn't it? And then Declan Rice did so well, nicked the ball, and lovely finish. Leonardo Trossard, whatever he's called, bless him. Another goal, a lovely finish, and that's his 15th goal of the season. I mean, what a player he's been.
What a signing. People would say, what a signing, considering
Absolute
we
bargain.
what we can said, right?
£25 million, I believe it was. I mean, that's absolutely obscene if you think about it. You think him and Odegaard, £55 million for two. I mean, well, that wouldn't buy one of Odegaard's bollocks these days. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Ridiculous is the right word, but it's unbelievable to think how the fact is the whole team now is just clicking well together like a complete dynamo. It's beautiful to see, you know.
Yeah,
Literally, I'm just so
really
happy to see his team click in every department now.
No, it is. I mean, when you compare it to last year, Carl, I mean, you try not to, but the difference, I mean, it helps. Obviously, we've been, say, lucky with injuries, but we've always had our fair share. But now everyone's more or less available at the crunch time. And everyone, the difference is there for everyone to see.
It does make a difference, obviously, when you've got the spine of your team that are constantly fit, and then you bring, obviously, Partey into that, who probably would have played, if fit, 90% of the games this year, because you can just tell his quality as soon as he's come into the team. He's probably got better, actually. I think we look a little bit more solid. And attacking wise, again, we're just a bit. The fluidity is it's great to see, and as Bez said, we're just clicking, and it's nice to have a full squad. And it's literally there's no injuries, is there, at all? You got Timber who's back now, and he can't seem to get in the
Tommy
squad.
Yasu back. Apparently, he missed training the
Yeah,
other day.
Tommy Yasu. Yeah. He's not, I don't think we've got any injuries whatsoever. Which even in pre-season, leading up to the first game of the season, I don't think ever happens for us. So yeah, it's really nice, and it's a good time for them to obviously be back in the fold. It's just a shame that it's not in our hands.
Yeah, we'll discuss how much we love Fulham later on in the show, and sadly, we might have to cheer on the dark side on Tuesday, but we'll get to that later on.
That.
No, well, yeah, it needs must. It needs must.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Liam, in regards to Trossard, I mean, I know Carl's views on Martinelli, and he has been quite frustrating this year, and something doesn't seem quite right. Do we think Trossard is now nailed down that position?
Probably not, but he's taken his chance, if that makes sense. Like the way he's so efficient at the moment, scoring goals, you can't really drop him. Even though Martinelli's he's been in and out with the injuries and stuff like that. Like he hasn't really had like a proper run apart from like the first, 10, 12 games of the season. But yeah, I mean, you can't really deny Trossard's starting berth at the moment. And you look at that 11 that started the last 3 games, it's probably our best 11 at the moment. You could probably chop and change Jesus if he was scoring goals, or Martinelli if he was fully firing, or Zinchenko if he could defend. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of that 11 at the moment is our solid 11, and I think that's what's taken us to almost to the finish line. And hopefully it gets us over the edge. But yeah, we're doing absolutely everything we can. We've been brilliant the last 6 months, say, or 3 months. I don't know, ever since January. That you're just glad that we're fully fit, and you've got people like Trossard that you probably wouldn't normally say would start, and he's just been brilliant when he has been playing. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah. That was the one criticism I think everyone had with Trossard. He's quite a frustrating player. He come off the bench and he looked absolutely amazing, but sometimes when he started a game, George, he was like, he wasn't really involved, and he was like, oh, you're so frustrated, you're so good when you come off. But now he seems to have really just taken it to another level, and he's like a player we can rely on all the time, and he's scoring vital goals at vital times.
Yeah, I agree. I've always said that I thought Trossard was probably one of our finishers up front. At the end of the day, he scored goals at Brighton. He's scored some massive goals this season. I do agree with Kopi though. I don't think anyone's nailed down that left hand side, but he's chances. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they go and bought a left-sided winger in the summer. But yeah, I can't praise Trossard enough. Really, I think he's brilliant. To be fair, it just at the minute every time between him and Havertz, every time they seem to score.
No,
Yeah.
brilliant. And obviously, so that's 2-0, and you think, that should be that. And then I was home by then I went into the kitchen, and I could see the TV from the kitchen, and I just see like the corner coming from Bournemouth, and then something happened, and then Raya did something, and then they scored, and I was going mad. I was whacking the kitchen side. I thought, oh no, what's happened here? I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, David Raya, amazing. He's got the Golden Glove, superb, but he still scares me. I don't know why, but he just seems to have a few moments. Obviously, the Spurs game, it just every now and then, Carl, he just seems to flap a little bit. And he did get nudged slightly by Solanke, but if someone had, disallowed a goal for Arsenal for that, I would have been quite pissed off because I thought it was very soft.
Yeah, it was soft. I think the slowed down replay didn't help things because it doesn't look like he's actually touched him in that sense. But I think if you look at it, I think Raya's looking like he's coming out to catch it. Which, to be fair, you could probably argue that he does because he made the mistake against Spurs, but literally anything that come in the box after that, he come and claimed, and he took the pressure off our defence immensely. No one's praised him for that, really. They've all just come onto that mistake. So I think he goes and catches it, and it's a slight little nudge because he's just about to jump, I think, puts him off. Would I be a bit pissed off if it was given against Arsenal? Yeah, more than likely. But again, it swings around about us. How many fucking things have gone against us this year? It is what it is. It does level itself out eventually. We've had a few, the Jesus penalty claim at Villa that the other week it was given for another team, wasn't it?
The Newcastle away, don't forget.
Yeah.
More than that first year. You just hope that doesn't happen on Sunday. But again, we'll mention that very soon. Because obviously, that's not the luck, and if I like 2-0 will do. And then, another brilliant goal. A lovely pass by Jesus, by the way, in the build-up. And a brilliant finish, George, by Declan Rice, who just turned into a bit of a goal machine.
Yeah, it's nice to see Declan Rice getting the goals and he's playing a bit more advanced, isn't he? Like, I know people try and compare him to that Xhaka role, but I honestly think Declan Rice could play that role. Consistent number 6 next to him. Everyone knows my thoughts on Thomas Partey with that, but yeah, it's nice to see Declan Rice. The thing that baffles me is I didn't realise he was so good at taking corners. Obviously David Moyes has blamed Declan Rice for losing his job, hasn't he? So
to be fair, he did have the way I said it, he did have a point. And Bez as well. I mean, we talked about this enough times, but he's just amazing, Declan Rice. Honestly, I just didn't realise how good he was. See, and now it's just every week. He just never stops running. He loves it at Arsenal as well. I mean, we've taken to him and he loves it. He loves his song at the end. He's absolutely buzzing to be at Arsenal, and it's shown in his performances week after week after week.
Can I just say though, when we signed Partey, I was just so over the moon. We signed Odegaard out of nowhere. He's just amazed me to this day. When we signed Declan Rice, for now I'm just gonna call him Mr. Delicate. He's stretching in any way possible to make an assist the way he did. The goal was so smart, but people get his mental state where he's being from his personal life. With his girlfriend, bless her, and for him to be so resilient on the pitch, to be smiling, to enjoy the pitch, to enjoy the fans, to enjoy rattling the Tottenham fans the other week, which I just love that when they abused him. I'm not here to talk about Tottenham, of course, at this minute, but to see him be just calm and such an assertive man, always going through emotion. You can see his smile just lights up the whole squad. I mean, people say £100 million. Oh, you spend a lot of money on Declan Rice, but for the life of me, as we said in my previous podcast, we feel like we got when Xhaka left. I feel with Declan Rice, he brings a different dimension. He offers this flexibility in the midfield that we've not had for a long, long time. And I think I'll put in the same bracket as Fabregas. A resolute mindset, goes forward when he wants to, gets back when he wants to. Man, I just lately, I mean, over Declan Rice, he just completely drives me as a football fan at this minute, completely over the moon how he can actually just stay so calm, like he keeps saying, so happy to play for this club, man. He's like, he seems he's been in this club for years. I'm sorry if you hear dog barking because my neighbor's dog, if you can hear him, but you know, I know it's literally opposite me as well. I'm sorry if you hear him barking. It's a small dog as well. Bloody idiot without me swearing, but anyway, Declan Rice, thank you so much, and David Moyes, thank you too. Sorry, that's all I'm gonna say.
No, you're carrying off with a song coming on. We got him a price. We got him a price. Declan Rice. We got him a price.
Oh man, worth every penny. I'll keep it nice and sweet, but worth every penny.
Yeah, it's like Britain's Got Talent on here. You've got Ian with his.
Yeah, tell me about Georgie. Tell me about it. It's a dog that really does irritate me during the day when I'm at home with this dog.
You wait till we win the league and I'm doing a naked conga down Finsbury Park.
Yeah, I'll take him along. Hopefully I can get a ticket for Everton one as well if I'm lucky for my mate, but let's see.
I just want the because I can't see that. So
no. Don't worry, I'll bring you with me, George. I'll have you attached to me. You can have the whole experience live and unleashed. Can't be a bit there, Carl. It'll be one big party. Have a great time. So obviously, I get sidetracked. Anyway, there with the next show. Yeah, anyway, yeah. So nice free, kept the goal difference healthy, and then we hoped and prayed that Wolves might do us a favour. But as per usual, another team turned to shit. And Man City give them a good beating. And sadly, Carl, they just keep winning. Relentless. So the players have come back at the right time. They're getting lucky decisions as well, I might add. But yeah, they're doing what they do every year, aren't they? They just hit this. I mean, their form is just ridiculous. They've won, was it the last 18 games? It's just, we're doing so well to keep up with them, but they're just a machine, aren't they? It just,
machines do break.
Absolutely,
they do. I think Merson said it, didn't they? Or someone said it the other week. But
yeah, someone did say
they're doing what they do. They're winning games. It's not in our hands. We're relying on other teams, which is not ideal. They've got 3 games left. On paper, they're not easy. Fulham away in an early kickoff isn't an easy place to go. We found that out.
We struggled, yes, we did.
Yeah, we've struggled there in the last couple of years. Obviously, Spurs are the bogey team. You can never rely on Spurs, but who knows? They're professional players at the end of the day. They're not fans. They're gonna go out and put out a performance. And needs. His job's coming under fire from the fans.
You look at their fixtures as well, and Villa's as well. Villa, that really bloody annoys me. We lost to Villa, best performance of the season. Since selling him, they've gone to absolute shit. Yeah. But you look at their last couple of games, they've got Liverpool at home, which should be tough because Klopp will want to keep winning, and then Palace away, and Palace are absolutely flying. And you look at Spurs, Burnley at home, which they should win, let's be honest. Man City at home, you never know. And the Sheffield United away. So you'd think they're going to win 2 of those. They're 7 points behind Villa, obviously with that game in hand. Obviously, Villa, you could see them not winning their last 2. And if Spurs were to win, obviously, definitely 2 of them, and get a result out of Man City, all of a sudden they're in the top 4, Mr. Copeland. We're singing We Love Tottenham.
Definitely won't be singing that, but...
I'm not going to lie, mate. If they beat Man City, mate, I will. I don't care. That's going to win me the title. Even better.
In our hands,
I don't know. We just like, I don't know. We can't do much more. Like Cole said in the group the other day. Like we're doing absolutely everything we can, and if it comes down to 1 or 2 games, then we're just going to take it on the chin. But we've been so good this year. We're going to outscore the Invincibles. We're going to out-concede the Invincibles. Like there's so much to be positive about that we can go into next year. And think, we're going to win it this year. But it's just we just wanted it. We did, We've been so good this year that you think like it's just come down to 1 or 2 games. Where last year we crumbled, unfortunately. But this year we've been there the whole way. And if it comes down to 1 or 2 results, then unfortunately, that's just the way it works out, isn't it? But yeah, you can't really bemoan. We like I said, we're relying on shitty teams like Fulham and Tottenham to give us a result. Fulham are on the beach, Tottenham are
Yeah, Fulham are too busy
just
flying kites.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everyone's seen the video, haven't they? So just
Yeah,
you're just hoping that they stop flying kites that day and actually turn up. But
The thing is, though, I mean, you clutch at straws slightly, didn't you, George? But obviously, you know, they've got a good Arsenal connection.
Yeah.
Iwobi, Arsenal legend Willian, and Bern Leno. So, you know, club. I mean, I'm sure Iwobi speaks to the likes of Saka and Eddie and that as well. They're all pretty close. So I'm sure they'll be messaging back and forth. I do as a fact. I mean, just take a bloody point of them. Even though I'm not asking them to win 5-0, just someone to stop their momentum, and then you never know.
We just need a point, don't we? Take a point of them. That's it.
But the goal difference is still +6. Is that correct?
7, or was it 6?
That's 6.
Thank you, George.
6.
Yeah,
I mean,
I just I think people need to realise that professional footballers are allowed to have a life as well. So I think they need to stop being a bit melodramatic about obsessed about flying kites. Like, it's not like they're flying 99 red balloons, is it? Like,
that's a tune, by the way.
I just think but it's like what Carl said. They're still professional footballers at the end of the day. Just because they fly a bloody kite, don't mean they're not going to turn up for a game.
Yeah.
My dog's going now.
Yeah.
And
Marco Silva's turned into dog.
Shut up.
Background. Yeah, I just think like they're still going to put a performance in. Like has been said, we struggled against them. Fulham, you just don't know what Fulham are going to turn up. I think that's where the issue is, and like Carl said, machines can be broke. I think there's more than one way they can slip up, and it ain't just Fulham. I'm not very confident on them lot, but I keep hearing for weeks and weeks Mikel Antonio telling me he's going to beat. So instead of chatting, Mikel, come on, sort it out.
I mean, that's only people work telling me they've got a funny feeling that Spurs are going to take the point of City. But
can West Ham still qualify? Yeah. West Ham can
think
still
so.
qualify. Oh, maybe not.
Well, they can get some sort of European football.
Yeah.
I think they can get
Conference League, innit?
Yeah.
Well, I think obviously that announcement of Moyes, I think that's a disaster for us. I'm not going to lie, because the players going to care less. So.
To be fair though, Declan Rice is back in the WhatsApp group, phone to the chef, got the lasagna out. I tell you, written in the stars, mate. I tell you.
But then you think again. Now I'm clutching at straws, and I'll probably be doing this next week in the show. But people like Jarrod Bowen, he wants to go to the Euros. So what better chance to boost his game by scoring a hat trick away at Man City?
And they've got some of their players have got like. I say like Lucas Paqueta, if he wants to get a move in the summer,
yes,
like they've still got to put a performance in. All this that are not going to put a performance in. I don't really get it because one, David Moyes is going to want to end in a high.
Yes, very true.
Two, there's players they're fighting for their future. Like if the Locatelli or whatever his name is watching, if he sees players who roll over for Man City, even after Man City forever. They've still got to show what they're about, and I don't know. I think it's good when people write teams off like Fulham and West Ham, because when when Iwobi and Mavropanos score late-minute winners to win us the title.
Oh, mate, they'll be on the pitch naked if it happens.
Mate, so would I. I wouldn't even. The Kane wouldn't be there, mate. It'd just be me doing Daredevil.
I mean, Jarrod Bowen's still got an outside chance of the Golden Boot.
Yeah, and
I'd say outside. It's not outside, but 2 hat-tricks to do.
No,
the good thing is they've got Luton at home next, West Ham, and you would think they would beat them, which would then obviously push them up the table slightly. So they have got an outside chance of European football.
I think with West Ham, I think people are forgetting that they have got players who might want to try and get a move. Like Mohamed Kudus, he might want to get a move to a Champions League. Paqueta. So, and like you say, Bowen. Like the thing is, West Ham don't really like Man City either. Like, would you like the team who'd give you on loan? Jesus.
That's true. Yeah, that's worked out well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we shall see. But obviously, before that happens, we have the small matter of a little game up at Old Trafford on Sunday at 4:30. Now, our record at Man United recently, well, it's been absolutely shocking. I think we won up there 3 years ago, I think, 1-0. It was an El Neni masterclass. I remember Aubameyang scored the winner, I believe. It was a Monday night. Was it during the COVID? I got a funny feeling it might have been. And obviously, some of the, I mean, I remember me and Sarah up at a pub in Greenwich, and Marcus Rashford made his debut as a young lad, and obviously he scored, and we lost 3-2, and we lost 3-2 to him the other year, and they were crap, and we lost 3-1 last year, and we got screwed over by the same ref. It happens to be refereeing this week as well. Tremendous. But surely, I mean, Carl, I mean, you know, you worry, obviously they got absolutely hammered the other night, and they were absolutely shocking. Obviously, their injuries are shocking as well. They've got a really long list. But and people say, oh, yeah, they could come back. But honestly, that defence, we should be getting at them, and we should give them a good beating. I know anyone will do, don't get me wrong, but really, we should give them a humping.
This is the thing. You look at perception. So we're going into the game like as Arsenal fans concerned because of our record up there, etc., etc. But they don't want Man City to win the league. But our perception of Tottenham is they're going to roll over and let City win. So why wouldn't United do that for us? You know, so it's all about perceptions, isn't it? We should. I mean, everyone's put us favourites, quite strong favourites, to go up there and get the result. But it's Man United, isn't it? It's another. It's a place that we're renowned for not doing very well. However, Arteta has changed that culture now, in terms of Anfield, in terms of kind of White Hart or whatever it's called, that stadium. I don't know what it is. Shite Hart Lane, whatever it is. You know, we've been there twice now in the last couple of years and won there. City, we've gone and got a draw at. He's changed the mentality of the whole club. I'm still not overly confident that we'll go out there and get a result, but that's only because of our recent results out there. But surely we're going to do a job this weekend. Surely.
I mean, the atmosphere up there. I mean, if we score early on, Liam. I mean, speaking to a few Man United fans, obviously you look at that poor Mark Goldbridge. I mean, their confidence is just on the floor, isn't it? No one really wants to argue. If we score 1 or 2 early on, I think it might start kicking off. There'll be quite a few boos, and it could be quite good to watch.
Yeah, I mean that's it. Yeah, if we get an early goal, it could be one of those days where we just walk it in there. Yeah, the more and more the longer it goes on, they'll get more frustrated. They'll start booing. They'll be up against it, and I just don't know. I'm always sceptical about. There's always Spurs and United away. The two games are always spread every year, no matter how bad both teams are. You just know Spurs could be bottom of the league or United could be bottom of the league, absolutely crap like they are, or they're both pretty similar form this year. You just know they're just always up for it against us. And like you said, our records aren't great there, and it's just one of those games where you just think we should bash them, but something silly will happen. Like I don't know, I don't even want to jinx it, but yeah, I don't know. We should win, but I don't know. You just hope we just got, like Cole said, the mentality's changed under Arteta. And we go to teams like now. We've gone to Anfield the last 2 years and got a draw. Gone to City this year, got a draw. We've gone to Spurs 2 years in a row and beat them both times. So gone to Chelsea, beaten them and drew with them. So there's the big teams now aren't a threat to us, but you just worry that United could be that bad at the moment, but also turning the performance that like they did against Liverpool. You just never know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, looking at their injuries, I mean, Bez, correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't look like the likes of Rashford and that are coming back. And it looks like that defence that played the other night, like Casemiro at centre-half for Jonny Evans, is going to be the one we're going to play on Sunday. Havertz is going to have a field day, isn't he?
Let's hope so. Why not?
Well,
I mean,
they get
that,
at him. They have to get at him. Shoot straight at Onana. It should go in.
I'll be honest with you, this is definitely taken. Surely we've got nothing to lose now. We should just go there, just hopefully just demolish them. That's what I'm praying to. Just demolish them because they deserve a good demolishing from us for one.
Yeah, it would be nice. I remember that being down my local pub and watching that 8-2 and I had a few tears in
Oh,
my
yeah.
eyes. Not going to lie at the end. I mean, yeah, I don't forget things like that at all. But I was flashing up my Twitter every now and then. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. Any win will do because we just need to keep winning. But God,
Yeah.
I love it. If we give them a good battering, I'm not going to lie. It would be absolutely wonderful, wouldn't it, George? To give them a good seeing too.
Yeah. Talking about seeing too, I was actually at the 8-2 game. So
God, were you really?
that's one thing I
Oh,
did about having eyesight. To be fair. So yeah, it was a hard one to watch. I get a bit concerned that I'm a bit like Liam. Like I hate playing Man United away. If you said to me, "I'll give you a 2," I'd snap your hand off. Because it don't matter how we play and how they're playing, they're just going to turn up. Rashford and Martinez are apparently back in training today.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Rashford likes to go against us, and all.
Yeah.
Especially at home.
If you're saying form, we should win quite comfortably. Just think what concerns me a little bit is how cocky some of our fans have been. I hope Arteta don't go with that attitude. Like, he knows we still got to put a performance in. A bit like Liam says, well, an early goal, I think, will settle the nerves. I'm not saying we won't win, but I think it's going to be like a 1-goal, 2-1, or maybe stretch at 3-1. I don't see Arsenal going there, smashing them for 6. But normally when I say that, it happens. So
Yeah, you never know. I mean, that's a thing when a team gets a beating like they did at Palace. Obviously, as I think Carl said earlier about professionals, obviously their pride will be hurting. They'll want to get thrashed, you know, especially in front of it's their last home game of the season. They're going to want to put on some sort of performance, isn't they, Liam? Obviously, some of the players that are maybe out of contract soon, they're going to try and impress someone. So,
that's it. Yeah, there's a story came out the other day saying they're pretty much putting half their team up for sale, aren't they?
I see that. Yeah, they'll
a
play
lot
for their
of them,
futures.
a lot of them are going to be playing for a place, and Ten Hag's probably. I don't know what's going to happen with Ten Hag. It might be his last audition, especially at home. Like, there's a lot. Like you said, his last home game, a lot riding on it for Man United, especially. Like, I know they're probably.
Not to mention they've got a cup final in a few weeks. They're all going to want to play it. They're going to get thrashed, but they're still going to play in it.
Yeah, they want to get players fit for that, so they need to give certain players a run out. So, like George said, Martinez and Rashford back in training, they're going to need a good half hour under their belt. I know, like you just said, Rashford loves scoring against us, so give him half hour run out, and Barca will probably score at some point, won't he? But
he's been really poor and all. But
yeah, they're going to be up for it. They're not going to roll over,
But then this is a different Arsenal team again. You've got that Tottenham win. I know it got a bit scary, but they just seem to have so much more about them. And obviously, Bez, with Thomas Partey now being back fit, and it looks like he's going to play every game, well, to the end of the season. So, yeah, I think they look so solid in the back five. I think we just look a different team with him.
He just brings such a dynamism to this squad, as we said in previous podcasts. You can just see where the team just enjoys having him in that midfield, controlling that line choice. Because I know now how we have Odegaard on Declan Rice on the side, but having Partey do his thing, it really is. You can see really we have such stability in that line, which actually offers so much. You can already see, let's say when we played Tottenham, for example. I would say to you, we kind of like had that moment. We were 3-0 up. Yeah, we went a bit 2-3. Resilience helped. Against Bournemouth as well. I kept asking. I kept being told during the week about the Bournemouth one, and I said, please, I don't want another 3-2 victory because I don't want another nervy one, and simply be with Thomas Partey ruling his own line and get around the pitch. He's doing like running the box, doing his thing. Really, I think is added another dimension to the squad that we needed after this, kind of little mini dip in that time when we lost against Bayern and we lost against Villa, which, as you said, we should not have lost. But thankfully now all the pieces hopefully almost there together, but fingers crossed we're still on that with the hunt, the last day of the season.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it, Liam? That's all that really matters at the end of the day. Just getting the win and getting to the last game of the season. And obviously, we don't know what Man City are going to do. I mean, we're all praying and hoping that a point or two might have been dropped along the way. But all we can do, as you said earlier, is win our games and see.
That's it. Yeah, you just want to go into that last. You just want to walk through the turnstiles on that Sunday afternoon. Sun's beaming. You've had a few beers, and there's a little glimmer of hope that you're going to win the title that day. And like, if we don't win it, it's still a celebration. But you just want to walk into that ground, whether we're 2 points behind City, whether we're level of City. You just want to go into that ground and just hope that there is that chance that you could leave, when you leave the stadium, we're champions. Do you know what I mean? You want to take it to that last day.
Oh, mate.
And it could all go wrong. Yeah, it could be City could be 3-0 against West Ham after 20 minutes, and the energy drains out of us. But you just want to walk into that ground, and everyone will be up for it. The players will be up for it. You just want that glimmer of hope before kickoff that we've got a chance of being champions. And if we can do that by winning on Sunday, then let's hope we do that.
Yeah, Carl, nice you come back. It's such a tease. Keep everyone wanting more. Let's disappear and I'm back.
It's my internet. Yeah, it's my internet connection. It's not great up here.
Yeah, touch wood. Mine's actually right. Every now and then, mine does disappear, but at the moment, it hasn't gone wrong.
Yeah.
So it probably will in a minute.
Can I just quickly say, sorry, John? Just I want to see Carl. I think George and you and Liam literally all black in my screen.
I love it. There you go. We're going for the old dark noir look tonight. Sexy.
I just got Carl. I can see Carl. No one else.
Well, I can see at the moment. I can see Liam and George, and I can't scroll down to see anyone else.
I feel sorry for you, Bez. I'm sorry.
Thing I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you can only see me.
If I turn my phone the other way, I'll go smaller, but I can see everyone. Yeah, me and technology don't go. Although, funny enough, I am actually on VAR on Sunday for the Man United Arsenal game. Jon Brooks with an E.
Oh, so God.
Fingers crossed my evil twin will do us a favour. And also, just on the VAR, I don't know if anyone watched the Real Madrid game last night. How is VAR to make a decision to compare to what it's like in our league? It's absolutely ridiculous. It takes like about 3 minutes less time.
It's not VAR that's the problem, it's our referees. I've always said that.
That as well.
Yeah, so incompetent, isn't
it? Yes, I'll be talking about the ref on Sunday. I know Paul Tierney is an arse, so we shall see what happens. But we shouldn't have to worry about him. Get the job done. Carl, do you believe it will be the same team that he's been unchanged for the last couple of games?
Yeah, I thought he was going to rest Party on the weekend. I didn't think he was going to play Party, but he did still. Yeah. He still played. I think it's the same team, isn't it? It's obvious. He doesn't need to change it. It's a winning team. It's probably it is our strongest team, actually, isn't it? Let's be real. Other than probably Timber at left back. But then Tomiyasu is pretty solid in himself, isn't he? So yeah, there's no changes for me.
I think we just need to get out of that defence. If we can get an early goal or two, and then I think we can kick on. That's and it's a win up there, another step in the right direction. There's not many teams we haven't beaten at all then. Home and away, to be honest. So obviously we win that one. Man City has slipped up to an Iwobi injury time winner. So that puts us points clear. Spurs then beat Man City and we won the league. Imagine.
Wow.
Yeah.
One game at a time.
It'll be party time around Arsenal, wouldn't it, on Sunday?
It's just all the scenarios that go around your head, isn't it? Yeah. So this happens and this happens. But just Man City just need to drop a point. It's just one teeny-weeny point. It's, Arsenal never get humiliated. It's just, that'd just be lovely. But, well, we shall see. In other Arsenal-related news, anyway, Jorginho signed a new deal today. I don't know actually how long the contract is. I just heard it's a new one. Anyone know?
1 year.
1 year. And was it running out this summer?
Yeah.
Okay.
He signed a 1-year deal with an extra option for another year from next Arsenal, who had it off.
And we all pleased about that? When I am, I think it's a no-brainer, really. You only have to see his experience. To the young players, I mean, he's definitely going to be a man himself, and he's obviously a very popular member of the dressing room.
Yeah, I agree. I can even
Smart move.
see him being.
He's just going to take over El Nini's position, I think, isn't he? In terms of,
I think so. Yes.
I don't think next year he's going to get much game time, but I think it's what he brings to the squad as a whole. I think Arteta sees something else in him as well. I think eventually he might join the coaching staff. Yeah, so I think it's smart.
How happy and settled he must be as well, Liam, because if he doesn't get much playing time, obviously it's no fun, but he obviously A, understands he's not getting any younger, and B, he knows he's onto a good thing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think he's still going to get a bit of playing time, like he has this year. Obviously, it's been heavily reliant on. Yeah, it's been reliant on Partey being injured most of the season that he's actually played, but I think he's still going to play in some of those games that he probably might revert to type and play like games he would on Saturday, home to Bournemouth, home to Burnley, teams like that, or not Burnley this next season. He's probably going to play the home games against the lesser teams where you know you're going to dominate and he's just going to be a little sweeper like he does normally, where you probably would go to Partey and play in the big games like he has the last few weeks. So I think it's just utilising the squad like that, and you've got always good options. You're never like short of yourself. So with Jorginho staying, you've always got an option. If someone's injured, he's going to fill in. If he wants to play it safe and play like two defensive midfielders, and you play Jorginho, do you know what I mean? There's loads of options when you've got those type of players that are always 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 every week, and you know they're going to do a job for you, and you're never really leaving yourself short. And that's what he probably was looking at where Jorginho did next season.
I mean, he's had an excellent season, Carl, hasn't he? I mean, he's stepped up. He hasn't let us down once. He's got vital goals, vital assists, and it's just been generally very good.
Yeah, I think he probably the Tottenham game at home, didn't he, when he came on and he gave the ball away for their goal. But the thing is, what my argument with that one is, in that position, who else on the pitch would you want on the ball? And you would always want Jorginho. It's just he made a mistake. Everyone does. Move on. But I think he's been solid for us. And again, when he came from Chelsea, I was unsure. And it's another one that's proved me wrong, and I'm glad he has.
No, definitely, completely agree. I just remembered. I completely forgot to do the old predictions for the Man United game. So I'll start with you, Liam.
Oh, I don't know. I'll go 2-1.
So, George.
That bastard nicked my prediction.
You can have the same one. It's fine.
No, I'm going to be different. I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal. Havertz to embarrass Jonny.
Yeah, I do. All right, I'm going to go 4-1 to Arsenal, I think.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, you try not to get carried away, but kick a horse when it's down. And, you know, they're going to beat him. Bez?
I'm fighting my head because I said that on Tuesday, but I'm thinking 4-0 will be very nicely done for me.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Wouldn't it be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be nice?
I know quite a few Man United fans, and they always pipe up every now and then. I remember I was good friends with one in the early years. We used to have a rivalry all the time, and he was always giving it. And it would be lovely to give it a bit of payback.
I would love it.
Yeah, Carl.
Well, my dad's United actually, which is quite
really
funny.
My dad likes Man United.
Funny enough.
Even though he's put a goal, my dad's second team. He's always liked Man United. I think because he grew up watching Sir Bobby Charlton, and he's always liked him because of that.
No, it's his first team, and he's not even got a Manchester accent, so it doesn't make sense to me. But
No.
I'm going 2-0 Arsenal. 2-0.
2-0, yeah, that'll do.
Most of their fans are from London Bridge or Surrey anyway, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're from Kent, yeah.
That's
a lot of Kent.
That's a London Arsenal play Man United.
It's funny because one of my best mates, Vinny, when we were younger, he was a Man United fan. There's loads of pictures of us and me and the Arsenal top. Him and his Man United red top, a sharp on the front. And we always used to joke because he never went to a game. I used to always go around telling everyone he was a Leeds United fan. And he used to get the but now, funny enough, he supports Palace. So he'll work out. well, no, yeah, because he was like, to be fair, because his dad quite liked him. And he actually goes to Palace games home and away now, and he never went to Man United, so he'll be away. But yeah.
They see improved.
Yeah, well, see, yeah. Absolutely. I just want to talk about the I don't know if you've seen all the nominations for the young player and the player of the year today. Thoughts, really. I mean, the young player. I mean, I haven't made a list, so you have to help me out here. But obviously, the young player of the year. The young player of the year. I'm just over 40 plus 3. I still think I'm young, but apparently, in the young player of the year, if you're 24 or 25, you're still considered young. Well, I was used to feel back in the day. I swear, he used to be like 21 and younger. But that, I mean, Isak is 25 nearly, and he's a young player of the year candidate. And Saliba, bless him, is like 24. And I was just a bit confused. But I mean, I think you've got Saka in there, Cole Palmer, Phil Foden.
Yeah.
Some shitbag from Spurs. And someone else. Is he a young player at all?
Yeah, he's in both.
Yeah, he's not very old, Haaland.
I mean,
Haaland and Foden are in both.
So yeah, so's Cole Palmer, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because I'm surprised Saka's not in the player of the year. When you look at the player of the year, it's Isak, Haaland, Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, but that's
Palmer,
a bullshit thing,
Declan
man.
Rice.
That's a
Martin
joke, Van
Odegaard.
Dijk being
Yeah, and that's what I was going to get to, Carl.
They ain't kept a clean sheet since December.
I think what it is because Liverpool have been up there for the title. Like, we've got to have a Liverpool player in there. But I've had this argument with a few Liverpool fans. You look at all their players. It's been, I mean, how they've managed to keep up the top for so long. Fair play for all the injuries, but not really any of their players have had a stellar standout season. I mean, Salah's been very hit and miss. Núñez has been very, very miss. I mean, other people have been injured. Alexander-Arnold's featured here and there, Van Dijk here and there. But no one, I mean, let's be biased, has really taken games for the scruff of the neck like Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard have. So I think he's just been shoehorned.
It's just because it's Klopp's last season, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it must be.
Because he's up for manager of the year, and
I know it's
they're
bizarre.
all right. They're still mathematically in the title race, but they're not, are they?
I think exactly what Carl is saying. That baffles me. Klopp, okay, he's been doing this on and off the season. What the hell is he doing in the manager of the season? What is he doing in that list? What is he doing there?
To be fair, the manager of the year.
Because they're trophyless, essentially, aren't they? They're not going to win a trophy. Knocked out of Europe quite early. The Premier League, they're all right, as I say, mathematically they can still win it. Realistically, no. I don't know.
They won the League Cup. Don't forget the League Cup. Liverpool fans were told they won the League Cup.
Oh yeah, they won that.
But when
terrible decision by these.
But the London.
Yeah, I know he wasn't on there. I was very surprised, George. Yeah, big hands. Yeah, best manager in London.
Yeah, that was a joke.
It's unbelievable, and yeah, they were definitely on something when they did that. Maybe they're literally high as kites.
I would learn about Liverpool. They played all right for them. But yeah, some of that list confuses me. I think Palmer should probably win the young player.
Yeah, I think he's been very good. But then on Barca, I think Saka's been.
Well, yeah, Saka's got to win it, isn't he? If he's not on the player.
It's a joke he's not on the player of the year. I mean, especially if people are so quick to put him and Foden together, and you look at their stats and figures, it's more or less the same. But Foden's a football writer's player of the year.
The thing for me is that the person who I was shocked wasn't on the list of Man City, Rodri. Because I feel like if Rodri, they're awful. But
then Haaland as well. I mean, I know he scores goals, but this sounds silly, really. I know he's got like 20 stats. He hasn't had a season compared to last year. I mean, only Watkins deserves to be striker of the year ahead of him, I would say, because what he's done to Villa in terms of goals and assists. I think he's been absolutely superb.
Play Solanke as well. Yeah. I think Solanke's like that as well.
Yeah, he's been good Solanke this year, to be honest.
Well,
I didn't think he would ever kick on, but he's done really well this year.
Yeah.
They found a way to work him out, haven't they? Or like play into his strengths.
Yeah.
Yeah. He won't go to the Euros though.
No.
Yeah, it'd be Kane and Watkins, you'd think so, in terms of strikers.
Yes, Tony's dropped off now.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
sorry, boys, my mum keeps trying to ring me. So my phone keeps disappearing.
Wouldn't bet on that, would you? Really?
Oh, I've now lost all sound. Bear with me, boys and girls.
We can't
What's
hear.
with that? This Aston Villa losing again, so there you go.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
They're
I
losing.
cannot hear any of you.
Yeah, same Moroccan players scored again against them.
Wow.
I do wish, Carl, we
They've,
played the same Aston Villa a few weeks ago. I wish we had the same Aston Villa to play again.
I know they've been terrible since they beat us.
just run out of steam. I think they've come into what we had against them. We had those 2 legs against Bayern where it was a lot of draining, and you just thought Villa just caught us at the right time.
Villa ain't odds in competition. So, if Watkins and Diaby are out, they struggle.
Well, I've completely lost all sound.
You can hear you, mate.
We can hear you, yeah. We can hear you.
Bear with me, I can't hear any of you. I don't know what's happening to my thing.
Oh no.
I'll have to come out and go back in again. Bear with.
The host of all things considered, eh?
But yeah, carrying on the show. This is live shows.
Joe was just saying, we got him half price. We got him half price. Don't think about it twice.
We've got Jon Brooks half price. That's fine.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully the one on the Sunday doesn't let us down. At least at the F weather. We don't use this very much now, but hey, let's hope it goes our way on Sunday. I hope so as well.
Yeah, I'm sure if we play like we have been the last few weeks, we should go up there and dominate the game, and a nice early goal would settle everything. And I think from there we can build. We just don't want to do what we did against Spurs, go 3-0 up or something silly, and then let them back into the game with a silly error.
Yeah, just give the crowd to get something up for.
I think Ray had just done
Play our
that.
game and we'll be fine.
There we go. Back up and running. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. I couldn't hear anything. My mum's been trying to ring me, and it's just mucked everything up. This is on my phone.
But
8-0.
we was all co-hosting, mate. It was fun.
That's good. That's what I like to see. Yeah. So let's play a quick game. So, how many trophies has Harry Kane won? Anyone want to go? Did you see his little face last night?
Let's hope he wins one this summer, though.
No, mate, it's a jinx. We ain't winning shit all with him. He's going to jinx. Someone said this last night. He's the most cursed player going. I mean, it was very strange when Tuchel took him off. And I didn't understand that at all.
I just didn't. Kind of cost Bayern Hotspurs last night. It was just like taking. I just don't. You need a goal and you take Harry Kane off. I just didn't get it.
No, it was very strange.
But it couldn't happen to us when Eric died.
No, it was a real shame, especially after his little comments after the beat us. It made me more annoying. I watching that though, and I think that could have been us. I know we could have lost to Real Madrid, but Real Madrid were there to be got at. I have to say,
definitely were. I think I hate Dyer though more than Kane.
Oh yeah, he's an arse. I'm quite glad though, in a weird way, that obviously that they did go out because imagine Eric Dyer in the Champions League final and then Gareth Southgate goes, "Oh, that's a good idea. Let's get him back in the squad."
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he still does that now.
Oh mate, I worry.
He can't be any worse than the have got at the minute.
Well,
he can. It's Eric Dyer.
I just don't know. Yeah, this squad's going to be very interesting. I have to say.
I won't,
because they can take 26 now. They can take 2 extra players, can't they?
Yeah.
In this squad. I
Would
bet
be
one of
worried.
them's Henderson.
Oh, mate, I was just about to say that. I mean, you look at the
It's
riches we've
definitely
got
Henderson.
in midfield. I mean, that young lad that's at Palace now, that Adam Walton, he looks a good player. There's
Yeah.
quite a few, but yeah, you're right. Henderson. If Calvin Phillips goes in all, surely not. I mean, he's been a disaster at West Ham.
You
No,
don't
he
know.
won't go. It's mental,
You're
isn't it?
not.
Like he was getting picked in the squad and he weren't playing for Man City. He went to West Ham and he was playing games, albeit weren't very good, but yet he's not in the squad.
Yeah.
I don't understand Southgate. He's just a
I
fucking
think the
clown.
problem in England is that they're actually taking Southgate to the Euro.
He's the next Man United manager, isn't he?
I haven't. I hope so. I really hope so.
That'd be hilarious, mate. They're all cheering when Ten Hag gets sacked, and then and then after the Euros finishes, Southgate gets announced. Yeah.
I mean, his old team manager at Middlesbrough, Steve McLaren, isn't he? So you never know what they can work together.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Did you know as well? Gareth Southgate's best friend is a man called Andy Woodman. And on a personal note, I'm absolutely delighted he's the manager of Bromley Town, and they got promoted the first time in their 130-odd year history. I mean, that's a club that's close to my heart, being my former home team, which is down the road from Copey. Brilliant to see that, wasn't it, Sunday, Copey?
Yeah, it was class. Yeah, they've been knocking on the door for the last few years. They just never really got over the line. They crumbled in the playoffs a couple of times, and just. But as soon as Barnett lost to Solihull, you thought that this could be their year.
Chance,
Solihull are a good side, as you
Yeah, they are
in the
decent.
final, but you just knew Bromley, if they just held their nerve, they should have got over the line. They obviously, thankfully did, and it'd be amazing to see them in League Two.
I think they'll do all right, you know.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of teams that come up from National League to League Two now always do pretty well. I know some teams like Wrexham have got and Stockport have got like a good backing.
Their standard is very, very close now.
Exactly, yeah. They never really still feel like they're out of depth. So hopefully they survive a couple of years and get themselves on the map. That'd be quite nice.
Yeah, and Michael Cheek, who's the top goal scorer of Bromley, has now won more trophies than Harry Kane. He joins the club with Yaya Sanogo and many other extinguished footballers who still won more than Mr. Kane himself. And on that happy note, we're all laughing and joking. I think we're going to leave it there. Thank you to all my esteemed guests for another lovely evening. Fingers crossed this time next week we will be celebrating an Arsenal win. And who knows, maybe 2 slip-ups from Man City, maybe 1, or maybe nothing. But you never know. Strange things have happened in football. But one thing is for sure, actually 2 things are for sure. Arsenal will still top the league, and Harry Kane still won't fuck off. And good night.
Right.